about that. Hello, madam, how are you? Gonna, what's your name? Oh, it's a beautiful name. Look into my eyes and good, wonderful, all the way down. Hello, sir. Welcome to my hypnotic world. Australia. Sleep all the way down. Just relax that hand. Hello, sir. How are you? Welcome to the show. And sleep all the way down. Just allow that head to go. Hello, madam. Sleep. There we go. Give them a big round of applause. They can hear you. Come on. I'm talking to each and every one of you. Listen to my instructions very, very carefully. Your wonderful cruise director, Dave, is going to give one of you a free cruise on the Norwegian Bliss. And the way that you're going to win that cruise is the person that can get the most amount of milk out of the cow that's in front of you. Now there's a very large cow, so with your eyes closed, I want you to sit up in your chair right now with your eyes closed and reach out with both hands and start to milk the cow, start to milk the cow, start to milk the cow. Try and get as much milk out of that cow as you possibly can. That's wonderful, Chris, turn it up. The faster you go, the more milk you get. Turn it up, Chris. The faster you go, the more milk you get. It's a competition. Go as fast as you can. Now listen very, very carefully. I want you all to imagine that you are now in jackhammer. You're in jackhammer. Buzzing up and down. You're in jackhammer. Buzzing up and down. The more you try to stop, the faster you go. The more you try to stop, the faster you go. The more you try to stop, the faster you go. Now listen very carefully. I want you all to imagine that you are a human typewriter going from left to right. Left to right. You are a human typewriter. He's desperate for the cruise, ladies and gentlemen, right there. You are now a human typewriter going from left to right. Now listen very, very carefully. I want you all to imagine that you are naughty, naughty school children, putting the most ridiculous, silly faces. Naughty, naughty school children, putting the most ridiculous, silly faces. Now sit back in your chairs, and I want you to imagine that you are very, very sad goldfish, swimming around, blowing bubbles, and your hands are now your feet. Very, very sad goldfish, swimming around. I think we found Nemo, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Very, very sad goldfish, swimming around, blowing bubbles. Now, I'm about to feed you, so swim to the top. Swim, 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 swim. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Oh, we got some very, very hungry fish here. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim. Wonderful fish right there. Now, sit back in your chairs, and I want you all to imagine that you are the next female supermodel. So strike the pose. Everybody clap your hands. Come on, everybody. The more you clap, the more they pose. Everybody, come on. They are the next female supermodel. Come on, everybody, clap your hands this side as well. Come on. Strike the pose. Now show the judges your best assets. Show the judges your best assets. Wide awake. I hope you said ship. Yes? Now, it's no good just sitting there. If I ask you to clap along, you really clap along, because the unconscious mind, the frontal lobe part of the right-hand side of our brain, it loves to hear cheers and applause. So don't just sit there, folks. Really appreciate what they're doing. So if I ask you to clap, really clap. Feet flat on the floor, everybody. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, sleep, relax. Drifting down. Switching off. Letting go. Allow your neck to become loose and limp, just like a rubber band. Good. Now, I'm talking to each and every one of you. Listen to my instructions very carefully. When you wake up, I want you to imagine that you are the London Philharmonic Orchestra. So what I'd like you all to do right now is to reach down and grab the instrument of your choice. It could be a violin, it could be a trumpet, it could be a grand piano, it could be a guitar. I'll let you decide. And what I'd like you all to do is tune your instruments. Tune your instruments. Wonderful. Oh, wonderful. This is wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, the 7:30 show, with a huge round of applause, make some noise as we invite the London Philharmonic Orchestra! Come on, let's raise the room. Everybody clap your hands as they begin to play. Come on, raise the room. The more you clap, the more you cheer, the more they play. Everybody clap your hands. Here we go. Everybody clap your hands. Here they go. Come on. Everybody, you guys up there as well. Come on. Now watch. Keep those hands going as they play their instruments with their chins. With their chins. Off you go. With your chin. Come on, keep those hands going. And now your elbows. And now your knees. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to bring the house down as we turn them into rock stars. Make some noise! Come on! Wide awake! Give them all a big round of applause. Well done, everybody. Feet flat on the floor. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Take a deep breath and... Good. Drifting down. Switching off. Letting go. Every single muscle, every nerve, every fibre. Just take a deep breath. Good. Now, very, very quickly. Tomorrow, in here, 2 o'clock. I've been a certified hypnotherapist for 25 years. I was responsible for stopping the likes of Mel B from smoking. In fact, I lost both my parents through smoking-related diseases. It's not attractive, it's not pretty, it's an incredibly slow death. I am renowned worldwide for helping people lose weight very, very quickly. I will help you with your pain and your phobias or any discomfort. That lady couldn't walk before the show began. Look at her now, ladies and gentlemen. That's how good I really am. Now, and at 3 o'clock you'll see me walking on the ocean tomorrow. So, very, very quickly, it's a sea day tomorrow. At 2 o'clock, it's a very, very different seminar. It's a live demonstration in hypnosis. You get to see the therapeutic side of me. Tonight's been some fun with these wonderful people. But tomorrow, I'm going to change people's lives. Now, don't take it for granted that it's free tomorrow, because it is. If you was to come and see me back home in the UK, it would be $1,000 for 45 minutes. I'm going to change 6 people's lives tomorrow. And I'm going to do a mass hypnosis session where people will lose weight, they will lose any discomfort or any pain that they have in their bodies. So you come along tomorrow at 2 o'clock. It's entertaining, by the way, because that's the nature of me. It's not a serious talk. It really is hypnosis demonstrated from a therapeutic side. I mean, where else is there to go tomorrow? So come and join me tomorrow at 2 o'clock. Now tonight, and for one night only, I'm going to be selling some incredibly powerful CDs. If you suffer from insomnia, if you're unable to relax, if you have a fear or a phobia, if you want to lose weight, and believe me, after this cruise, you will, I will cure you and give you back the life that you do deserve. Now, you're not buying a CD, you are buying a life-changing experience. Now, those CDs are just $20, and you put that on your card, so it's not even real money, ladies and gentlemen. And every single dollar that I raise tonight, I'm going to give back to needy children. Thank you. Thank you. And I've got two of them. We're actually going to wake these people up because time is very much against me, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere, because I'm going to give Dave, your wonderful cruise director, a very dear friend of mine, the power of hypnosis. So stay right there. We've got one more routine coming up that your cruise director is going to do. I'm going to give Dave the power of trance. You guys have been great, by the way. By a round of applause, did you enjoy the show? Let me hear you. Brilliant. And by a round of applause, who's going to buy a CD? Wonderful. We're going to wake these people up. Do not go anywhere. Tomorrow, go and see my friends. They look great. They sound great. They're called Empower. They are amazing. Do not go anywhere. Do not go anywhere. You're going to enjoy the ending. We're going to wake these wonderful people up. Do not go away. Thank you, Chris. The awakening. I'm talking to each and every one of you. First of all, well done you. Now I'm back here at 9:30 with something slightly different, and what I mean by that is different personalities, different mindsets. Now I'm talking to each and every one of you. If you were to come tomorrow at 2 o'clock and you wanted to join me on stage and you wanted to experience some change, because there's a connection with your unconscious mind and my voice, the results will be tremendous. Tomorrow at 2 o'clock I'll be here doing something totally different. Tonight has been about entertainment. Tonight has been about you. But tomorrow is something so unique. Now listen very carefully. I'm talking to each and every one of you. When you wake up, which you will, and you leave the theatre, there's a gentleman at a table selling CDs. You will all buy one of my CDs. But listen very carefully. I'm talking to you. You, and you. When Dave, your cruise director, comes out on stage at the end of the show and he says, Christopher Caress, as soon as you hear those words, Christopher Caress, you are going to imagine that your seat in the theatre gets so hot that you're going to jump up and shout, my bottom's on fire. Now you, sir, you, sir, and you, sir, and you, sir, and you, sir, when you hear Dave say Christopher Caress, you're going to jump up and shout, I do believe in fairies. I do believe in fairies. Now, when you do wake up, you'll wonder why all these people are standing, clapping and cheering for you. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Eyes open, wide awake. Ladies and gentlemen, come on. Give them a big round of applause. Come on. Now, show your appreciation. Guys, stand up for me, please. Ladies and gentlemen, give them the standing ovation that they really do deserve. Come on, show your appreciation, guys. Take them out. As they leave the stage, please give them a huge round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your night. I'm back here at 9:30 and I'll see you all in here at 2 o'clock. Do not go anywhere. Good night. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it all for this incredible show. All right. Well, ladies and